That's Dr. Elon Lawrence, the former Deputy Vice Chancellor and lecturer at Kyambogo University, aged 52 years, who is on charges of aggravated defilement of a 16-year-old visually impaired girl. When the accused appeared at Nakawa Chief Magistrate's Court before Magistrate Christine Nantege, prosecution informed court that inquiries into the case are complete and asked court the accused to be committed to High Court for trial. Reading the indictment, court had that on 12th October 2023, the accused moved with the victim from Entebbe Airport to Namugongo in Sawa Village after she had completed her one-week conference in Nairobi, Kenya.
That on the 9th day of October 2020, the victim, together with the accused, that is the doctor, and other students, including Kambali Chance, the student of Guru University, Tria Akero, the student of Kyambogo University, and Achen Joy Massive, a student at Guru High School, traveled through Entebbe International Airport to attend a conference in Nairobi, Kenya. The accused left his car parked at the airport, meaning you. 6, that the conference ended on the 12th day of October 2023, and they all returned to Uganda. You, the accused, you picked your car from the airport parking and offered to drop each student to their respective destinations. They all boarded your vehicle. That Kambale Chance and Achen Joy Masse were dropped at a bus park in Kampala since they were traveling back to Guru. You then dropped off Akero Tria at Kyambogo University and proceeded with the victim since you were taking the same route. 8, you told the accused to drop her off at Tusu petrol station in Namugongo, where her people would pick her up and proceed home. However, you, the accused, you told her that you would take her home because you had something to tell her. 9, that the victim was seated at the co-driver's seat as you, the accused, you were driving. That she told you that she was feeling thirsty and you handed her a bottle of water, which she drank. She blacked out, and by the time she gained her senses, she found herself in the back seat of the vehicle, and the vehicle had been parked. 10, that the accused gave the victim a tablet in bracket drug and told her to take it, telling her it was an emergency pill and it would not be good after 72 hours. Then the victim then took it and realized that her knickers were wet and she felt pain in her genitals. She immediately suspected that the accused had defiled her. And when she asked him, or when she asked you, that what you had done to her, you kept quiet. 11, that you, Dr. Aaron, you drove the vehicle, and upon reaching Tusu petrol station, you asked for directions to her home and dropped her home, where you spent some time conversing with the victims and before leaving. Aggravated defilement, contra section 116, subsection 4, BC and D of the Penal Code Act, Cap 138. Particulars of this offense are laid out in Dr. Elon Lawrence on the 12th day of October 2023 between Kyambogo University and Namugongo in South Village. That is what, so this one. You performed a sexual act with the Junaina Aseru Maga, a girl aged 16 years with a disability, when you were HIV positive and a person in authority over her. The prosecution is going to rely on it's under section 168 of the MCA. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions shall adduce evidence at the trial to prove the following facts. 1. That the victim, Junaina Aseru Maga, was a female juvenile aged 16 years at a time with a visual impairment disability. She was a student at Prosecution Secondary School, that is in Kono, in senior 4. She was the president of the steering committee of All We See in Possibility and NGO based at Kyambogo University. 2. She lived with her aunt at one Nagai Nusura, all residents of Misau village, Namugongo, Wakso district. 3. That you were a senior lecturer, Dean of Faculty of Special Needs and Rehabilitation at Kyambogo University, and at all the same time, the project administrator of All We See in Possibility, that's the court, supported by vision from Royal Dutch Netherlands, based also at Kyambogo University, and a resident of Jinja Misinye, Goma Vision in Kono district. 4. That during the month of October, the victim, together with the accused, that is the doctor, and the other 3 girls with disabilities, were scheduled to attend a conference in Nairobi, Kenya.
Purporting to drop her at her auntie's home, situated in Namugongo. However, on their way around in Sawo village, he allegedly defiled her after giving her some drinks.
The following day, the victim was taken back to school, and on 14th of October 2023, she traveled. She revealed the senior woman of the school, woman of Kenya, Kalala, how the accused had defiled her. The matter was then reported to the head teacher of the school, who defied the same police and investigations commenced. 14. Police form number 3A was issued to the victim, and the medical examination revealed that her hymen was partially torn with a bruise at the same point, and her blood sample was obtained for DNA analysis. The passport of the victim was retrieved, and a copy was exhibited that confirmed the victim to be 16 years of age. 16. The victim's knickers and the clothes, including a brown stroke mustard yellow sweater, like a trouser, and a hot pink blouse, which she wore on the 12th day of October 2023, the day of the incident, were recovered and exhibited. 17. On the 24th day of October 2023, the accused, the doctor, you were summoned to police, whereupon interrogation, you denied the allegation but admitted giving the victim a bottle of water while in the car and dropped her to her home on the night of 12th October 2023 after the 18. The motor vehicle of the doctor was impounded, where 2 handcuffs, silver pack containing 1 tablet, plastic containers and other items were recovered and executed.
While reading the indictment to court, to which the victim's father was listening in, he shed tears.
The fate of the accused were submitted for toxicological analysis, which revealed that the drug is prescribed for patients with erectile dysfunction. That the CCTV footage was retrieved showing the movement of the accused person with the passport of the victim. Whereupon Prosecution shall contend that you have no valid defense and it will play that the Honorable Court convicts you as indicted. Dated 14th of August 2024.
In the indictment, prosecution relied on 10 exhibits, including a medical report that showed that the accused, Dr. Aaron Lawrence, infected the victim with HIV/AIDS.
That the accused was medical, you doctor, that you were medically examined on police form number 24A, which revealed that you were an adult aged 57 years at the time. You were mentally normal. You are HIV positive, and your blood sample was obtained for DNA analysis. 20. The blood samples from both the accused, that is the doctor, and the victim, the knickers of the victim, the brown stock mustard, yellow sweater like trouser, a hot pink brown, and the two handkerchiefs were submitted to forensic services for analysis. The report revealed that the DNA of the accused, that is your doctor, was of the victim's knickers and sweater like trouser she had put on the day of the incident. It moved from Montero to Nampongo. 23. The accused was accordingly charged with aggravated defilement, under section 1164, subsection 4, BC and D of the Penal Code Act, Cap 128. 24. At the trial, the prosecution shall rely on and tender in court the following items. 1. OA, police form 3A of the victim. B, police form 24.
After reading the indictment, Magistrate Christine Nantege committed Dr. Aaron Lawrence to High Court for trial.
Suspect has been committed to High Court. That one, I'm very happy about it. Secondly, today has been my saddest day. It has been very, very sad and sorrowful to me, especially when they were reading the charges against Dr. Aaron. I felt bad. I felt heartbroken today. Being the father of this victim, I felt heartbroken. And I'm just happy the mother is not in court today. Otherwise, the way I have been feeling, I don't know how she could be feeling today. It is a situation that you cannot really drop tears. Especially Dr. Aaron being a matured person, sane in brain, senior lecturer, and yet he knows that he is HIV positive, to just force himself onto my small girl, a small girl, visually impaired. What kind of man is he? I would refer to him as a monster. What this man did was very bad. I have never heard the charges being read, but today I felt very, very much touched. I pray that this man is convicted and sentenced to death. it will give a voice to those ones, to those other culprits who are outside there, who have not been caught. The brave children like my daughter will bring all of you out. Because this is a person who is not supposed to stay within people now. I don't know what I can even say more about that one. That man is heartless, because at that age, at that position, you cannot stoop too low to go to rape a blind child who is a juvenile. For you have already seen the world. This one is still beginning. So I'm really heartbroken today, and at the same time very happy. And I'm very, very extremely happy to the media, because it is them who has been doing all this work since from police until the court has the file reached here until today. You, the press, has been with us. All of you, all of these NBS, BBS, NTV, UBC, and the rest, all of you, and these other small media centers who write things, they are always writing. I'm happy about them. Secondly, I'm happy to the police also. They did work. The judiciary is also doing it. And above all, the rights organizations. Without them, I don't think if this case would have reached here. I want to begin by thanking UNAB, Uganda National Association of the Blind. They have been on this case. They have really done a lot of work. This one has been followed by RAVU, Reach Our Voice Uganda. Continue, because now we have reached the most sensitive part of this court, of this case. Next time we are going to court, and I with my daughter are going to give evidence to this court. So I need their help very much, and I'm happy with the security team in Arua, the Arua RCC, the deputy RCC, the DISO, the RISO, the RPC, the DPC, and the head teacher where my daughter is studying. All of them had a meeting with me, and they have all given in their support to see that this child is protected and is delivered to court to testify in court. So I pray to God to help us. I pray for God's protection. Yeah, because it is God that can really protect. So I pray for God's protection that helps us and we reach the end of this. Thank you very much. I want to thank the media for exposing that one. You also saw it. Some of the family members of the victim actually wanted to attack us here with you, the media personalities. They have been sending those ones, but since that time, since you exposed them, they have stopped. Nobody is sending me threat messages. Nobody is calling me. They are very, very quiet. And that is because of you, not even police, because you exposed them. I thank you very much, and continue exposing them. Thank you very much.
I'm very happy and delighted that today we have finally been pushed to the High Court, and I know that justice will work. At least we have moved a step forward. The Magistrate Court, we really thank you for your perfect work and decisions. It is really true that we have seen there is no compromise at all. There is no that kind of playful, but this is how justice always plays. We thank the group of media, the different stations. You always make us broad. At the same time, you are our mouthpiece. You help us to voice out, to speak up. The police, we really thank you as well. To scrutinize, you have been scrutinizing the different files. There is no any mix-up that has been done. Then the DPP. The DPP summary. Thank you so much for the good work, the good job work done. You have done us good. You have done us great. The different rights organization, NUDIPU, the women rights organization, Nuudu, Lapid, FIDA Uganda, and then other women rights organizations that have come up to support the processing of this case. And as well the public. Thank you so much for standing with us.
It should be noted that last week, Kyambogo University dismissed Dr. Aaron Lawrence following the offenses against him.
Dismissing of this lecturer at Kyambogo University, this is the right decision. It's the right step to be taken forward. Because the more is left on ground, then how many girls might fall to be victims? How many children will always be defiled? How many women will be defiled, the young women, the university girls, how many of them? So it will become uncountable. I want to thank Kyambogo University for the action that was taken. We don't need people of the same in the community. They cannot mix within the institutions of learning. They should be out. The primary school children, the secondary school children, the university, the vocation. We don't need people of such to be within the institutions. But what we want is to have an inclusive environment, a conducive environment. It's what we want for all the children, for all the young people, and also for all the girls and boys to live dignified lives, and also to live or to have a rape-free education.